Are you ready?
Okay, it's midnight, the witching hour, and I finally finished this damn book, Uzumaki by Junji Ito. Okay, look, I'm a grown ass man, but this scared the shit out of me. This is just freaky horror, okay? I'm a grown man. I watched horror movies. You guys know every October I watch 31 horror movies. I've seen everything. I've seen not everything. I've seen a lot of stuff. I read a lot of comics. I read hot horror. I ain't afraid. I made Prime Missouri a horror book. I ain't afraid. This book made me afraid, is what I'm telling you. Uzumaki. Okay, I know sometimes I've come on here and I pitch little stories. I'm like, hey, you should, is this a good story to buy or not? A book, whatever. I'm gonna tell you right now. This book right here, Uzumaki, is freaky. It is scary. It is horror. It is definitely the scariest thing, the horriest book. Let me turn the light on. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Okay, dudes. This book is seriously, it just scared the shit out of me. It's body horror. It's like, oh my gosh, it freaks me out, man. I'm not cool with the freaking people so it's all about the spirals, this motif and this whole thing, and it's about like 500 pages. It took me 600 pages. It took me 3 times to read this. I keep putting it down. I got distracted, what have you. I finally just said, screw it. I'm going to just sit here today and just finish this so I can do this review. And this isn't a review, dude. This is me telling you, if you like horror, you must read Uzumaki. You got to do it. You got it. That's it. You got to do it. This book is, it's about this little town next to a lake. And there are these strange supernatural things happening that all revolves around spirals. There's an artist who starts drawing spirals, doing clay potter of spirals. Everything you could think of spirals in the world, this has elements of it, and the spirals take over you, they transform you, they turn you into cannibals, they turn you into monsters, you turn into snails, the body horror stuff, the morphing, it is freaky as fudge. It's just scary. It's just like, I'm reading it, I'm like, I just want to get through this so I can talk about it. I just want to get through this. I'm a grown man. I've seen the scariest stuff, dude. I've seen, I've seen all of it, okay? Faces of Death, 5, whatever. This is just, it's just gnarly. If you do not like horror, don't get this. Okay? Do not get this. Do not get this. It's his best book. I think I'm done with Junji Ito. Like, I got this. I got Tomei. I want to get Frankenstein because I think that may be fun because it's just really literal, like, translation of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. So that I think I would get. But that's it. I'm kind of done. And I really like Junji Ito, but this one just... Oh, shit. And the placentas, the pregnant women who have these babies that want to go back in the womb, and they try to sew the babies back inside, and they're like mosquitoes, and the women drill holes to suck blood. It's just some nasty shit. It's nasty. I mean, it's like, and it's scary, and you might think like, oh, dude, it's black and white. There's no blood. Dude, I'm telling you, dude, when you're reading this, when you spend more than, 10 minutes reading this, you get into that. the black and white, the line work he does, it all becomes reality. It becomes that form of reality, and it just freaks you out. The stuff in here, it is scary. I'm telling you, it is not for the timid, not for the faint of heart. This is a massive tome. This is a deal and a half. What is this? 27 bucks? Come on, Viz. 27 bucks? That's it? Hardcover. Well, very well done. You can get this on Amazon. On my link below for probably cheaper than 27, probably 20 or 25, something like that. There's just the freaking the snail people turn into snails, these big ass snails, and then they eat this snail and they crack this. And it's just shit, they're people, and it's like it's just so freaking much. I want to give an analysis. When I first started a couple weeks ago reading this, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go through each chapter. There's 20 chapters. I'm going to go through each chapter. We're going to talk about, we're going to analyze, why does Shuichi, go find the girl, and why does he save her, and what's the theme? Why does the father who's making poetry become obsessed, and why does the girl lose her hands when the scorpion bites her, and all these little things. And then, like, it's just, and I just said, I just can't do it. I don't want to go through all that. I'm just telling you from a visceral reaction, this is horror. There you go, dude. This is it. Uzumaki, Junji Ito, Viz Media translates it in English for us, Gaijin. It's the scariest book I've read. Probably the scariest thing. I can't think of anything, back in the day, Jaws, the freaking Shining, the Thing, all those are freaky, man. But this, people turning into freaking snails, life-size snails, and then them getting eaten by other people, and the cannibal, and the that stuff, dude, it takes the freaking cake. The body horror stuff, dude. This is like Human Centipede. What you got to say about that? Human Centipede. This will beat the shit out of Human Centipede. They ain't afraid of nothing, son. This is scary. That's it. I'm done. No more Junji Ito for this channel for a while. Okay? No more horror. Let's do some like Owly and She's Sweet Home. Can we do some like something happy? Can we do some Donald Duck or something? Some Dell comics? Scrooge McDuck, I don't know what. We're done with this one. There you go. It's taken me a while. I finally did it. Thank you for watching. We'll be doing fun, happy stuff. I'm going to read tomorrow probably that Wonder Woman by George Perez, because I want to do some mainstream comics. After that, too, tonight, shit, I need to change that up. So check out my Patreon. You want to be a part of this, part of the community? Do the Patreon, dude. $1, or just do it for free. Just look at all the free stuff. Tell me what you want me to review. If you're a Patreon member, you can tell me. You say, I want you to review this other Junji Ito, and then guess what? I got to do it. That's part of the commitment. That's the covenant I make. So check out my stuff, my book, Shangri-La. Boaz is kicking some butt, so I'm really excited about that story. Subscribe to this channel. Do it. For good old time's sake. It's kind of fun. And I got the other channel too, if you want to hear about me kind of hype train. That's like me talking about other stuff, not comic related. So check that out. Thanks all for watching, and be safe. And I'm never going to look at spirals the same. I'm never going to look at snails the same. Yeah, dude. Even when I go to Japan next year, I'm going to be nervous about that stuff. It's just, ugh. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care. If you're like, yeah, you always talk about consuming and producing. Well, if you want to see what I'm doing, go check out my Patreon page. I've got a lot of posts there. I'm doing 2 graphic novels. One, a sci-fi kind of heavy metal magazine homage called Boaz the Long Home. And another more self-autobiography with some crime drama in the southern state of Arkansas in the 80s called Shangri-La Estates. Both of those are on my Patreon that I'm working on. And a lot of stuff is free. A couple things you do have to pay for. $1 a month, and you can read the whole freaking thing. So check that out, and have a good one. Take care, guys.